Okay, guys, we're gonna take a look here at quite a big problem with most
Android
smartphones. I'm gonna start the screen here. I just went to the settings and search for special app. Sometimes it's just app permissions, and we're gonna take a look at the Wi-Fi specifically. Go special app access, and in the end Wi-Fi control. As you see here, every single app on this phone has Wi-Fi access. What does that mean? Amazon Shopping, for example, click on it and it says allows this app to turn Wi-Fi on or off, scan and connect to Wi-Fi networks, add or remove networks, or start a local-only hotspot. Why does Amazon or any of these apps need this kind of access? Why is that the case? And I'm gonna turn them off, and somehow all of them have this app access. This is specifically dangerous. If you went to an open, let's say a cafe or a airport or whatever public Wi-Fi that you probably used once, then you go back to that place, and all these apps, some of them at least, will start doing Wi-Fi requests. Turn on your Wi-Fi without you even knowing it and start requesting Wi-Fi information if they could connect again to that same Wi-Fi. That is very wrong. Forget about the battery that will be drained, especially if you're trying to conserve battery on that last few percentiles that you have left. But it's a high security risk right here we're talking about. Because now you are vulnerable to any hacker, let's say, or whatever you want to call it, without you even knowing it. Because now you are not aware that your phone is automatically connecting to that Wi-Fi network. When in your mind the Wi-Fi is turned off, it shouldn't be on, but somehow all these apps have Wi-Fi control access. And this is extremely wrong for Android to even allow it. This should be an opt-in option, not opt-out option. This doesn't make sense to me, and it should not make sense to anybody, and it should not exist to begin with. This is a high security concern that a lot of people should check. If you, especially if you use Android, please go to your settings right now and search for special app permissions or special app access. And in some cases is worded differently. Sometimes it just says special access. And when you click on special access, you'll see under the apps, you just click it and it says special access. We're gonna check that case right now in a Samsung. Let me just turn off all these options on this Motorola first. And as you see right now, they're all on the not allowed list, and I will not give back that access to any of these apps. Let's quickly check to the usage access, and as you see, they're allowed to use way too much. And when you look at it, look what this app can do right now. Usage access allows an app to track what other apps you're using and how often, as well as your carrier, language settings, and other details. Why do all these apps need this level of access? Why do all of them? There's absolutely zero reasons for this to be the case. You should be the one in control to give them this level of access or not. Now, there are cases that, yes, maybe Google Play Store needs to know some of that for scanning malicious apps, but if your Google Play Store is turned on in the first place, it will scan these apps before they're even installed. And now, let me go to a Samsung real quick, because let's say you might say, oh, but that's a Motorola, maybe because it's a cheapo phone. Well, let's check on Samsung really quick, shall we? Okay, we're inside the app again. I'm gonna start screen copy, and here we are. I just typed special access on search at inside the settings, and on Samsung it shows as special access in the apps. I'm gonna click on it, and let's go to the Wi-Fi control again. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? Every single app on this phone has special access to Wi-Fi. And no, I do not even remember giving them that special access to Wi-Fi without my permission or without asking me. And when I clicked agree, I'm not here going to read all the legal agreement and end user agreement page to page simply to know that oh yeah, I'm giving access to this app to the extreme. So this now app knows every single thing or where I'm at and starts doing its own thing without me even knowing. That's not how it should work. This is very, very wrong and very dangerous. This is actually dangerous. Say what you want, because I don't want any app to just flicker with a Wi-Fi on and off as they wish, whenever they wish. That's not their job. It is my job to change that. Modes and routines. Why, Samsung, are you doing this not even an option? I don't want to use Wi-Fi maybe ever in my life. Why should I not be able to turn it off here? I don't want modes and routines to touch my Wi-Fi. Because sometimes I might be in an open public place, as I said before, and you are now putting my data at high risk, at really high risk. Launcher? Seriously? Launcher needs to turn on and off the Wi-Fi. This must be a joke. Internet of Things hidden menu. I cannot turn that off either. Yes, I know there are ways to root your phone and all that, but I'm talking about just from a regular user's perspective. Why is this happening? Do you even understand the level of risk that the user's data is being put by allowing just any app on the phone to use your Wi-Fi, to use your tracking services, to track every move, to track what other apps are doing? This is a high security risk here. I'm gonna turn them off one by one and see what's going on here. At least the ones I can turn off, because this is not right. This is not right. FACM? I don't even know what that is. FAC at function? I don't know what that is either. What are those? You can Google them, but I'm not gonna go right now. F-Droid, okay. Device key string seriously needs Wi-Fi to be on at all times. And now all the ones that I could turn off are turned off at this point. And it's just, to me, this is alarming. This is alarming. And the unknown apps installers, looks like we don't have any problems here. But this is a real data security risk. And Android should do something about this one. This should not be by default on every single app. This is not right. Device administration? No, none of them. Now let me put probably what I would consider one of the most intrusive phones that you think you're paying a cheap price, right? I'm gonna plug in the T-Mobile Revel 5. Not 5G, just the name is Revel 5. It's only a 4G phone, and we're gonna go to the settings real quick and search exactly for that. Let me plug it in. So now this phone, you can buy them from T-Mobile. They are quite on the cheap side. And there's for a big reason that they are on the cheap side. Because they have apps installed on them that unless you actually rooted, which good luck with some of these even to root them, I tried. And there's no way to root this one. The Revel. There's apps that you can't turn off, so you'll see here in a moment. Special app. Let me see if it gets it. Yep, special app access. Let's go to our Wi-Fi. And what do you know? All of the apps are allowed to flicker with our Wi-Fi. Why not, right? Let me flip them all off and I'll show you quite a big problem here in a second. As you see here, we have a Walmart pre-installed app. Very interesting, right? Now, in the Walmart app, as you see, I'm clicking and I'm not allowed to change it. So now from, I paid only $30 as I shown on video before for this phone, right? But somehow Walmart was pre-installed and Walmart has more rights of control to this phone than I do. This is what you pay when you get a cheap phone, like I did. And no, I'm not saying that you should not get a cheap phone, but this is a shame on the companies to do this. Yes, you can pre-install the app because there's contracts and there's advertising agencies that you are getting paid for. That is fine. But don't give those apps permissions over the owner of the phone. That is really, on a security perspective, wrong and ethically wrong. Why does Walmart need my Wi-Fi access and control 24/7 that I cannot even put it off? This is so wrong. And yes, go on your device, especially if you use Android, and turn them all off as needed at least. Maybe you have apps that need that special access to turn Wi-Fi on and off and all that. That's up to you. But if you value your security and safety of your data, I suggest you check these settings. These are not jokes. And at this point, except for Walmart, none of the apps are allowed to have control. Now, Walmart, of course, Walmart is special. Wow. T-Mobile, they really have to check this stuff because it is dangerous. Unknown apps, let's see who has. Allowed from Chrome somehow. And no, I'm not going to because I only install apps from Play Store, so why would I allow that? Smart Switch, I did the transfer that I already have, plus Smart Switch doesn't even work on this device. I tried it, but somehow it's on. That's beautiful. All files access. Smart Switch, of course, which on this phone, as I said, it didn't even work. This is really, really disturbing, and I hope somebody that is working with these devices and is probably on the Android side, you gotta be careful on this one. Because you are putting people's data and information at a real high risk. Right here, giving just any app, absolutely any app, control over Wi-Fi, over apps, over tracking what other apps are doing, just willy-nilly. And that is not good. And with that said, I think we are done with this video, and we will see you next time.